Well, with Arsenal missing their creative spark, even the fans of Arsenal are like, what is it with Kevin De Bruyne? And I'm going to be bringing you it all as far as Kevin De Bruyne is really concerned. Is he going to be part of the City squad to face Arsenal? Yes or no? Pep Guardiola has just going to speak or address the media today, and we'll be here letting you know whether he has gone here to turn heel to obviously City the man is able to play against Arsenal or not. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? This is the Rokani Media channel and it's the football news show, and we're here to talk about Kevin De Bruyne, and we are into the evenings of the game of Arsenal, and after tomorrow that's when the day is really going to be played, and we are powered by Mono Gadgets, dealers in phones, laptops that are really brand new. Even if you need even if you want a brand new, so even if you want to use the phones and use laptops, call them on +256 70 99 88 665 and you will thank me later, right? And this is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. So hope you people are really having fun wherever you are, and call them on that number, follow them on TikTok, and you will thank me later. Now, I came across this story after the game of Inter Milan and Man City that ended all in a draw, and Pep Guardiola on Kevin De Bruyne's injury because Kevin De Bruyne never went ahead to play that entire game, and he told us that I didn't speak with the doctors yet. He was talking to the TNT, and that's what he obviously came up to let us know. But further, he really came up and obviously said something today. But before he said something today, we got a story coming in through from Disco Mirror, credible journalist who is a correspondent of Manchester United, He's a Manchester football correspondent for the Mirror. And this is what he had to let us know, that Kevin De Bruyne is set to miss Man City versus Arsenal on Sunday, but his injury is not understood to rule him out long term. Man City unwilling to risk playing him and potentially losing him for even longer. So that's what he told us earlier today, and I was like, oh, we wait and see how that happens. But some people see it as good news, but ever since Kevin De Bruyne played against Arsenal and really went ahead to obviously annihilate them in the season of 2022-2023, I think the previous games that Arsenal is going to play against Man City, Kevin De Bruyne hasn't been the threat. The threat has gone ahead obviously come from other sides, and you saw to it that last season Arsenal beat Man City at the Emirates, and then they drew away at Etihad and it ended 0-0. So that confirms to us that there are levels to this game, and I think Kevin De Bruyne is not allowed to operate, and with the addition of Declan Rice in that midfield, it really takes this side of Arsenal an edge, into that midfield when they are facing Man City. We know that Man City really has one of the world-class midfielders, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan. You can talk about Rodri, but even Arsenal has Partey, he's world-class. Declan Rice, I believe, is world-class. He has proven himself. That's the only step he was left in his career to do, and went ahead to do it very well. Then the other guy was Kovacic, Matthias Nunes, you understand? And I think their midfield is really classy. That is it. I think it's classy, and it really puts them to the levels that we really believe they're supposed to be at. But I think Kevin De Bruyne is not going to be missed. If you look at the performance of Kevin De Bruyne, he's not that kind of player that will come out and really mourn, because he is really good. But when it comes to big teams like Arsenal, they can close him down. Remember, Arsenal has one of the biggest all good midfield and central defenses. So I think he capitulates a lot when he's playing against big teams. That is Kevin De Bruyne for you. And the best Man City should do is to rest the player and not really hurry him back, because I see no reason of hurrying him back in this game of Arsenal, because Man City has a structure that can open up Arsenal if at all it's their day to win. For example, if they're having Kovacic, Ilkay Gundogan, and Rodri, into that midfield. There is even Bernardo Silva. You get? So I see no reason for City fans to worry about Gundogan. And Arsenal fans don't jubilate that Ilkay Gundogan is out. Last season, I think they would have gone hit to miss him a bit because of the lack of creativity. They had lost Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. They had lost Riyad Mahrez. But them getting back Ilkay Gundogan and getting back Ilkay Gundogan, one, and getting back a player called, what's his name? Them getting back Ilkay Gundogan, one, them signing this guy, Savinho. You understand? That means they now have another creative spark in those other players because Gundogan can do it, Savinho can do it, Jeremy Doku can do it, Jack Grealish can do it, meaning that Phil Foden can also join the party. So I understand that some Arsenal fans are like, we don't have Odegaard, and they also don't have a player called Kevin De Bruyne. The squad of Man City can win every game even without Kevin De Bruyne because they won the Champions League final, beating Inter Milan without him. He played like 50 minutes and was taken off. Rodri stood up to the occasion and scored that beautiful goal. You remember? And their endurance keeps them going into all those aspects of the game. So, if you are to compare the two teams on who is really going to suffer a lot missing his captain, I think it's more of a big blow to Arsenal not having Odegaard than it is a blow to Man City for not having Kevin De Bruyne. That is it. And that's what we should be noting about. And I think Arsenal should be really focusing so much onto themselves. And today, Pep Guardiola has gone ahead to throw in a shocker. But I think it's what we call a mind game. He says, Kevin De Bruyne feels good today, a little better, but not yet. Days off and tomorrow is training and we will see. Now, could he be involved? He said he could be. Now, obviously, if I'm Pep Guardiola, I have no reason to rush back Kevin De Bruyne unless the doctors have told me he's good to go. That is it. Because games are coming in thick and fast. I believe the manager knows it very well that having gone ahead to lose 4 points to Arsenal last season, it never really stopped them from winning the trophy. Meaning that he would rather need Kevin De Bruyne in other games than a game of this stature. So what do you do if at all you are if at all you are the manager of Arsenal? What you do is simple. You go ahead and obviously put in a shift and really say, I'll only put in Kevin De Bruyne when he's really ready. And this is where I ask them, why didn't they move him on? You get? If Saudi Arabia was willing to offer 100 million euros, let the lad go because you can really reinforce and get in other players. You get? You can get in other players because players with that creative age all over the world are really there. When we remember how they went ahead to scout Kevin De Bruyne, he was a Chelsea reject. And he came in through and did the needful and gave him the best that he deserved as a side. But now, things are not all that okay. And it might really look bad, not into the mix that we all deserve to really know about. So, that's all about Kevin De Bruyne. And the manager is like, he could be around, he could be involved. But I see it as a mind game, right? I see it as a mind game. You get? I see it as a mind game. So, after that, Pep had something to say about the club of Arsenal. He said every season they are stronger. The depth of the squad, adding more players, top quality. Every season they're even getting better and better. If I say something good about Arsenal, they'll say I'm playing mind games or something like that. Always, I have high opinion about him, Mikel Arteta, and his team. And he's really right. He's really right. Arsenal are really going a step further every other season. When you look at the way they sign the players, when you look at the way they obviously put in a shift, in setting what we call the competition levels amongst their players. That is what really turns a team into a world class. And look at Man City, they have players, and no player can think that he's really the spine of the team, that even if he's away, magic cannot happen. Even if it's Kevin De Bruyne, City is going to hit to win games without Kevin De Bruyne. Not so? We've going to hit to experience such on several occasions. So, as it stands right now, Kevin De Bruyne is a doubt. He's doubtful for the Arsenal game, but a late test is going to be subjected onto this player. And when he's obviously past fit, the rest is really going to be history, and all will be well. So, thank you very much for watching through. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Kevin De Bruyne. What do you make about him? Do you think Arteta should play him or not? Sorry, Pep should play him or not? And do you think he's really a very important player in big games like this? Rokani David remains my name. We are powered by Mono Gadgets, dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. Even if you want a used phone and a used laptop, call them on +256 70 99 88 665, and the rest is really gonna be history in the making. Follow them on TikTok, search for Mono Gadgets, and you'll have a gaze at the wide range of products that these two really have in plenty. So I'm out. See you when you see me. First video of the day, I'm gonna hit to come in late, but we are really gonna add up the dots and see to it that all goes on as planned. So 100 likes match the video. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers on this beautiful YouTube channel that has been made possible. Reach these numbers by you. Bye bye for now. See you later.